This is Clyde, and today is the first working day of the last week of 2020. And you, my friend, you can celebrate God's goodness in your life. I can celebrate God's goodness in your life. And so, whichever day it is, as long as we are here on earth, we celebrate God's goodness and God's faithfulness to us. I want to share with you, as I promised yesterday, something personal. And I'm going to build the story that I will share with you around a passage of scripture that my childhood pastor drove into my heart. I didn't choose to study this, but he brought it into my life and insisted that I learned it. I've never been able to let go of this passage. Very, very precious to me. And it's the words of Solomon found in Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. I was in my first semester of college, and it was around the middle of the semester. And I was dating a young lady who, she wasn't in college, she was working, but it wasn't going right. And she called me to an important meeting one evening, and the relationship ended painfully because I had to admit to her that my heart was not in. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. And because it wasn't something that I was proud of, I turned to God. My friend, I turned to God. And in my turning to God, I looked to God based on this verse. And I said to God that I'm tired. I'm tired of hopping in and out of relationships. And I'm not doing a very good job. And so I am not going back into another relationship until he intervenes. I said to God, the next girl I date, the next girlfriend that I have, I want her to be your choice of a wife for me. I'm not going to choose her. You are going to choose her. And to confirm that she will be my wife, there are some conditions that must be met as confirmation that she is your choice. My friend, 2 months later, I found myself hopelessly falling in love with a young lady. And it was so sweet. It was so precious. It was so crystal clear that this was what God was doing. Needless to say, I prayed about it, and God confirmed it in my own heart. And so that January, we launched our relationship. And on December 28, 1985, we got married in a beautiful ceremony. Today is our 35th anniversary. Yes, we have been married, happily married for 35 years. And I celebrate that. I celebrate that with joy. I celebrate that with thankfulness. I celebrate that as a landmark of this passage that I have shared with you. I'm not bragging this morning, but I'm here to tell you, my friend, that if you trust God, whatever the issue is, if you trust God, God will direct your path. God will answer your prayer. God will come true for you with what is best for you. Just trust God. There is no if, but, maybe about it. It has been proven over and over again that if we trust God with all our hearts, He will direct our path. I recommend to you this principle, this practice, and you will never be disappointed. God bless you, my friend.